Hello traders, the title of the video is Mastering the Relative Strength Index Momentum Trading like a Pro, Part 1. Alright, so we're going to talk about how one can use the Relative Strength Index Momentum for trading purposes. We know that the Relative Strength Index indicator is the RSI indicator. It's a momentum oscillator, but the question is, how do we use the momentum of the RSI to make excellent trading decision? All right, so count yourself as a lucky man or a lucky woman today if you are watching this tutorial. All right, so I recommend to traders to watch the full length for this tutorial so they may master the relative strength index momentum trading like a pro, part 1. All right, normally, I should be charging you a lot of money for sharing this information, but because you are a good friend, I will share it for free, okay? Or at least to make you laugh a bit. What are we looking for? That's a very important question. We are looking for the momentum oscillator, in this case the RSI indicator or the relative strength index indicator, to peak. What do I mean by peak? P-E-A-K. All right, here it is. See, if it goes up like this, here it is, on a higher time frame, very important, goes up, and then the RSI, breaks its own trend line. This is how we know that it has peaked. So it's going up, going up, going up. Now it breaks its own, common sense trend line. Now we know that it has peaked. You need to know, practice a bit more to master this. So here it is. See, it's going up. The RSI is going up. It's going up. All right. Now it has peaked. How do we know it peaked? Because it was going up first. Now it breaks its own common sense trend line. Let me show you another example here. The RSI is oscillator, which is a momentum oscillator. It is going up. You see here. Let's put a bit of color into it to please the eyes. Traders that are using powerful computers, high definition, blah blah blah, 4K. To please the eyes of traders, make it more interesting. All right. Okay, so now you get it. You get a message, all right? So momentum has peaked. That's what I meant by that. So momentum has peaked here, again here. Okay, so I will use trade because we don't want the video to be too long. So what are we looking for? The momentum has peaked, so you get it. What's the next thing are we looking for? We are looking for the price because the momentum has peaked. It means that the speed of the RSI, has reached its top and now it's coming down. That's the first sign because it breaks below. Allow it to close below. Don't that credit bar must close. So allow it to close it neatly, all right, below it, all right. Don't be very patient, all right. Once it's done, we say the momentum, all right, has peaked. The speed, the rate of change. Right, because you are driving, you are at a high speed. Now your speed has peaked. All right. Now, if the speed has peaked, or the momentum oscillator, or in this case, the powerful RSI oscillator has peaked, in order to sell, now you have to understand what we are trading. We are trading the price. That's what I'm talking about all the time. The price, not the RSI. Though the RSI has peaked, telling that the momentum of the price itself has peaked, we wait for the price to confirm it. How the price will confirm it? The price will confirm it by forming a lower high or an equal high. So here it is. So the momentum has peaked first, which is good, alerting us that the price has a high chance to slow down because the speed, you are driving, has peaked. Now we can't go at higher speed than what we were doing before. You are 70 miles per hour, all right? You push it too far, now you reach the peak, there's no more room, to be a crazy driver or whatever. That's it, all right? Now, that's the speed. Now, if the momentum has peaked and the price confirms a weakness, we will sell. This is very simple. It's a powerful, simple strategy for day trading, swing trading, position trading, scalping. So now here the momentum has peaked first. Let's put a vertical line there. Traders that are looking for leading trading signal for swing trading. So if you pick them, if I'm correct here. Now, look what the price has done. The price has displayed equal high. You want to be very patient here so you don't assume anything. You draw the line. And also you want that common center line to be kaput. This one here. Once that common center line is kaput because you're on a monthly chart, see, George, it's too late. 1 month is past already. Well, if you don't want to wait for that monthly candlestick bar to close, wait at least for one weekly candlestick bar to close below that common set trend line. And then next step, implement a top-down trading method. Okay. If this is the first time you come across something like this, you say, oh, George, all right, I like it, I want to use it. Use a demo account, practice. All right, non-stop practice until you master it. So let's look at the second one here. Here it is, the momentum has peaked. RSIP in your 14 has peaked. All right, let's move our vertical line somewhere here. Okay, momentum has peaked. We say, all right, thank you very much. Momentum has peaked. We'll wait for the price to confirm it. Is there a weakness? Now here it is. Price form equal top. Be very patient. So if it's DD, you put the stock on your bearish watch list. You keep your left eyes on it. All right. On your bearish watch list, you keep your left-hand side eye on your bullish watch list. Can you do that? All right. So now the momentum has peaked. All right. Now here it is. For top, be very patient. Common sense is kaput. The candlestick bar close below the common sense line. If you don't want to wait for the monthly candlestick bar, allow the weekly candlestick bar to close at least, or daily candlestick bar, be very patient and then implement a top-down trading method. So you may say to me, George, I'm a day trader. When are you going to talk to me? We can use this strategy on the 4-hour time frame. All right. So you see on the 4-hour time frame, you break it down: 4-hour time frame, 15-minute time frame, 3-minute time frame for the entry. All right. Here on the 2-hour time frame, you do exactly the same thing. 2-hour time frame trading setup, 15-minute time frame, and then 5-minute or 3-minute for the entry. You can apply this on a daily chart, hourly time frame, 10-minute time frame. Break it down on different time frames. This is about trading like a pro. You may have the best trading system, the best trading strategy, but take it from me, if you are not using a top-down trading method, you are just hoping. Now, this is the challenge that a lot of fundamental traders are facing. Sometimes they buy because the fundamentals are good, but the timing is so wrong, and they have to hold stock for 2 or 3 years before they even get paid a penny, which is completely crazy. By using a top-down trading method, one is timing the market correctly, and if the signal fails, just come out. You don't want to hang around, isn't it? All right, so this is it. Momentum has peaked. Prior exhibit a lower high or form a bearish chart pattern, lower high, equal high, trade it like a pro. Okay, here it is, another one. Momentum has peaked. Let's place a vertical line there where it has peaked. I push it a bit somewhere here. It has peaked. All right, now look carefully. All right, so this is what we are talking about. So it has peaked where I place this vertical line. Pay attention where it becomes tricky. So it's not as straightforward as it looks. It requires a bit of work to make it work better. All right, so here it has peaked here. So now, as you see, the price came here forming all this shadow pointing finger up, and they say, all right, here it is. George is going to go down now. Okay, so now you see that there were sellers here. Traders were trying to sell here, but it was not straightforward. Finally, it came down. But for 2 or 3 months, it was doing all kind of blah 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 here. And if you don't handle it properly as professional trader using a top-down trading method, you'll be kicked out many times, and you will down this trading method and say, Joe, you are just one of the blah 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 people on YouTube. What are you talking about? Okay, yeah. Okay, so this one has been challenging. It was no clean cut like that one. Okay, so understand that you have to handle it like a pro. All right, here it is. Okay, all right, and then though here this is a good example again. The momentum has peaked, but the price continue to go up. So understand that momentum has peaked. Is the RSI that has peaked. Sometimes the momentum will peak and then reset itself, and then it start going up again. So now it has changed direction. So it has peaked here, and then it slow itself down. So you are driving, you reach the 5th speed, you push it back down, and then you start pushing up again. The momentum can change direction again. So it doesn't mean because it has peaked that definitely the price will go down. But if that's what I'm saying, we are not trading the RSI, we are trading the price. The RSI is giving us a leading information, a leading signal, but now we wait for the price to confirm it. If there is no confirmation, don't force it. Don't push it. Okay, don't be aggressive. This is about mastering the relative strength index momentum trading like a pro, a part 1. I invite you to meet me in the second part of this tutorial, okay, when I will be talking about momentum has bottom, what do we look for, how do we handle it, okay, in order to cream the market consistently. We can use this on any time frame, all right, so if I go for instance, but the best approach is to find the trading setup on a higher time frame and then use a top-down trading method to trade it, all right? So for instance, if I go to the hourly time frame for some traders that are itching, let's say, George, you let me down this time, blah, blah, blah. But I encourage you to use the higher time frame. Here it is, momentum has peaked, all right? Where is it? Don't lie to yourself. Here, draw the line there. And now here it is, very patiently. Okay, now common settle is kaput. And all the blah, blah, blah. It failed to form a new high. Momentum has peaked, and the price failed to form a new high. It was not easy here, but it came down a bit. That's what we are looking for, okay? But use a higher time frame. You can go even to the quarterly chart and again break it down to the hourly time frame. You can do that on any time frame. Here you can see that the momentum has peaked. You see here, this one here. That's what we are talking about. The momentum has peaked on the hourly time frame. Doesn't mean that the price will definitely come down, and it did not. So this is what we call the negation of a trading signal. You remember that video that I posted at 2 for stock trader? The negation of a trading signal. Trader very often we ignore the negation of trading signal. So momentum has peaked, but the price form a higher low. What does it mean? It means buy instead. That's it. So it has peaked. Normally the price should confirm it by displaying a lower high. But now momentum has peaked, but the price formed a higher low. That's the negation of the first signal. Therefore, we'll position ourselves to buy instead. It doesn't mean that we buy straight away, thinking that we are smarter than other traders. But we again use a top-down trading method to handle it carefully. All right, that's it. So here, the momentum has peaked on the hourly time frame, but there was no confirmation at all. All right, the price just breaks above that level and from a high, and it is here. Now, in this case, this is what we call a negation of a trading signal. Now, this common sentence is put on the hourly time frame. Handle it gently, or combine with area wave count. Blah blah blah. What's going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy, and so on and so on and so on. Okay. If you have any question or suggestion, put in the comment section. I always read the comment. Always, believe me, I always read all the comment. And of course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. If you find this video truly useful, all right, let us know by giving us the thumbs up. This is a signal that George, well done, okay? Then give me a bit of encouragement, a pat on the back. If you think that George, you let me down this time, all right, let us know. It put me more under pressure, okay, to work harder for you, all right? If you think this is an amazing tutorial, all right, help us please by sharing with your friend on Twitter, on Facebook, and also on Google+. I will be recording the second part of this video, mastering the relative strength index momentum trading like a pro part 2. So see you in the next video. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders, talking about mastering the relative strength index momentum trading like a pro, part 1. We were looking for the RSI oscillator to peak, which means the common trend line of the oscillator has peaked, right? Trend line is broken. We are now waiting for the price, the number 1 indicator, to confirm that weakness. If the price exhibits a bearish chart pattern, a lower high or equal high, we will now use a top-down trading method to trade it like a pro. If the signal fails, we are out. On the other hand, if the momentum has peaked, but there is no confirmation, but we have instead a negation of our expectation of the signal, instead the price from a higher low, we will use a top-down trading method to buy instead of selling it. In all cases, we are ready to buy and we are ready to sell without assuming anything. I hope you have found this video useful and will put it into use to make excellent trading decisions. As always, if you learn something new for the first time, especially new traders, please use the demo account. Practice until you master it. If you do not like it, don't use it. Happy trading to you all, and speak to you soon.